Red. Auntie, long one. Why do you move? It's actually so. Let me Sound test.
Microphone check. Kelvin check. Ibrahim check. Rematch check. All right, a very good evening, dear viewers. Welcome once again. Welcome to Top Class African Pool, coming live your way at this place that is a place that is called Chillers. It is in the city of Kampala. Those of you who know one or two things about the city, there is this road that leads from Okoto to Kisasi, right opposite a mosque that is called a Masjid Yusuf Bakuba. Opposite Masjid Yusuf Makuba is Chillers Lounge, where there are two very quality pool tables. Super League quality, where we are having this one should be a fourth installment of money matches between two players who are some of the finest that their countries have to offer. All the way from Zambia, Kelvin Nkandu, nicknamed Fikoti, and all the way from Uganda, the home guy, Ibrahim Kayanja, nicknamed the Real Machine. They are racing this time to 15, and the stake is not more than $400. These guys seem not to get enough of themselves. I don't know if this one will be the last, or the second last, or the third last, or fourth last. I just don't know, because Kelvin is here for some time, and Ibrahim Kayanja may not be able to give up on the guy that has tormented him for the last two times that they have faced off. The first two frames were won by Kelvin pretty impressively. The next two were won by Ibrahim Kayanja also very impressively, by Apple, red and green respectively. The score is 2 for Ibra and 2 for Kelvin. The rest is 15, and live commentary is resuming shortly. And guys, please tell me about the match between Malvan and Blessings on Kipixel's photography page of Francis Mkwekwe. Some action I'm missing out on watching, but I want to keep an eye on that one through you. So whoever is watching, please give me an update on what is happening there, as I give you an update that Ibrahim Kayanja is getting himself snookered in frame number 5. And by the way, I have a suspicion in myself that there could be a rematch, especially shouldn't Kelvin win. If Kelvin wins, I don't know if Ibrahim Kayanja will ask for a rematch, but if Ibrahim Kayanja wins, I am certain that Kelvin will want to do it all over again. Not the first or second or third or fourth time that these guys are facing off ever since Kelvin's advent of Uganda, together with his international teammate Moses Mofia. The two did travel from Zambia to go to Kenya to participate in the Grand Mchana Open Championship on the 4th of December last year, 2024. A tournament in which Kelvin was taken down in the first round by eventual second runner-up Jeremiah Naido from South Africa. The same tournament in which Moses Mofia came fourth, a very respectable fourth out of over 200 players. Now, after that tournament, there was a Super 8-man comp of the Advanced Talent Agency tournament that was also organized at the same venue, and it was the first international tournament that Kelvin was winning. I believe it was inspiration enough to declare his intent to cross the western border from Kenya to come to the country of Uganda to take on Uganda's best players in money matches, weekly comps, tournaments of the Pole Association of Uganda, and also, if possible, participate in the Ugandan League. This makes the most meaningful tour that any player has ever made in Uganda. Any player, and I mean any player, and not Kelvin or Mofia were the first to tour Uganda. I do remember Sibugu made the South African about 8 years ago. I also do remember Ishmael Mtetwa, another South African who actually came first before Kelvin. And then there was Aiden Joseph last year. No, Aiden Joseph 2023. Then Jeremiah Naido 2024, as well as Maluva and Eshka from Zimbabwe 2024. All of them played mostly in Kampala and a few places near Kampala. But as for Kelvin, he has reached Uganda's Eastern Uganda, he has reached Midwestern Uganda, has reached far Western Uganda, and is now back in Kampala. and not stationed in Kampala, but traveling different places in the city to hunt for Uganda's best players. Where they want to play him is where he plays with them, and is doing pretty well in my opinion. He has played about 5 money matches, if I'm not mistaken. He's won 3. He lost out to Simon Nubula, the computer. Also lost out to Ibrahim Kayanja in the first matches, and against both of those players, he won the rematches. He also won another money match against Ian Kazwe. Now this one is the 6th, and he's currently drawing 2-2 and wants to make it 3, and he is surely making it 3. You just admire the determination. A guy that is in the country already, acclimatizing to the situation, also now already acclimatizing to the tables, and is not intimidated by the quality of his opponents, and later on the tables or the fan base of his opponents, who are right now silent, and silence is sponsored by Kelvin, who now leads 3-2. He's supposed to be the bigger in stature of both of the players. Kelvin, with a bigger CV, he came so close to winning the African Championships last time round that they were held. He reached the final of a tournament that was held at the Grand Monte Casino Hotel in South Africa, the All Africa Pool Championships, that comprised of players from Zambia, of course, Zimbabwe, South Africa, Eswatini, Tanzania, Kenya, I believe also Namibia. He reached the final against South Africa's Aiden Joseph, who defeated him 7-5. Since then, he hasn't lost his groove, because he also reached another final of an international competition, or will I say continental competition, the Super 8 comp of the ATA, which he won on Kenyan soil. He was supposed to be part of the very first edition that happened on Ugandan soil, only to miss out courtesy of travel issues. When a chance came, when he got close to Uganda, that is in Kenya, he decided not to blow that chance away. Now he's already feeling the country, feeling the tables, feeling the players, feeling the fans, feeling everything that is Ugandan, that is pool. He wants to win frame number 6 by break and finish. And the news is that you will be the first maybe to know this, that the match between Kelvin and Ibra that was meant to happen this Thursday is being postponed to next week, a date that will be communicated to you later. Once again, the match between Kelvin and Ibra will be pushed to next week, and you will be advised of the date. Kelvin's number 1 fan in Uganda, that is Moses Mafia, is missing in action today. Today is not shouting Kelvin's name and asking him to kill the opponent. She'll be watching somewhere online. He's also acclimatizing to the country in a different way. Today he's training with his new team, that is Upper Volta Pool Club, the team that signed him for his services for the next 4 months. So he's in Kasubi, where the team is located. I believe he's training with them. It's quite a distance from where we are, so not so much to blame of him when he's missing in action. I believe he's with Kelvin in spirit. So I understand Malova is leading against Blessing. Both Blessings and Eshka have, in my opinion, on Zimbabwean soil outplayed Malova in 2024. Now he has to play catch up, but I understand he won the qualification tournament for the World Heibo Championships to represent Zimbabwe. He came number 1 and will be representing late in February. But Kelvin is representing by leading for the second time in the match, and at a level at which this match is played, because Kelvin won the first 2 frames pretty impressively. Ibrahim Kayanja won the next 2 by Apple. Kelvin won the next 2 also by single visit clearance. This is a world-class match, at least for the start. These guys are playing at world class level. Kelvin Nkandu and Ibrahim Kayanja 2. And please be advised that the scores for Kelvin are in red, scores for Ibrahim Kayanja are in blue. Banks Sushma Dengu, thank you for watching on Facebook. Valeria Crush always watching when Ibrahim Kayanja is playing. Welcome to the stream. Sonsan, thank you for watching. Ashley Mulamba also watching on Facebook. Bernard Kamugasha, you want someone to learn when chicken don't urinate and yet they drink water? Okay, tell me who of the two players you want to. But thank you for watching on YouTube. Machine Mwemba, thank you for uploading the commentary. Prince Makandwire, watching from Zambia, definitely supporting Kelvin. Caesar Madrid Dreadlocks, you are saying Kayanja is a customer to Kelvin. Actually, not really. I'm not so sure who of the. I don't think Kelvin has better hit performance on Kayanja. The two players first faced off in Masaka. There was that Christmas comp at KV Pool Arena in the round of last 16. 7-4. It ended in favor of Ibrahim Kayanja. Then he repeated the fate when these two faced off at the biggest stage they have met so far. That is the finals of the Polo Association of Uganda end of year championship at Lamorba in Kampala. Match was won by Ibrahim Kayanja. That's why he's a Christmas. That's why he's the end of year champion of PAO. He defeated Kelvin in the final 9-7, and yet Kelvin went 5-2 up. The two guys also faced off in the beginning of year comp at Addis Sports Club. That was as early as yesterday. Match that was won by Kelvin in a decider race to 7. It ended 7-6. Now there have been too many matches so far in which the two guys have raced against each other. The first one a race to 13, won by Ibrahim Kayanja. The second a rematch the following day, all action by the way happening just about a week ago. Second one that was won by Kelvin. It was the bigger race and also bigger money at stake, actually thrice the money, won by Kelvin. That is when he launched the invitation to all of Uganda's players. He called them boys, something that hurt some of them, like Joseph Kasozi. He called them boys and told them, come to the table. Now here is one of the boys, Ibrahim Kayanja. He is up against Kelvin. First money match since Kelvin played with him again. So far, results are going the way the last one went. Ibrahim Kayanja has already been on to Zambian soil about 2.5 years ago. There, that was 2022. He was part of the Uganda team that represented in the event. The team came third behind Zambia and South Africa, but individually as a player he outperformed Kelvin on his own soil, because Ibrahim Kayanja was fourth. Kelvin was nowhere near the money. Since then, all of their meetings have been on Ugandan soil, including this very one ongoing. Jonathan, thank you for the comment that whether you are a supporter of Ibrahim or Kelvin, one thing you agree with is that these guys give us total entertainment. Yes, I agree. So one of their meetings that entertain the most compared to matches against other players. This one is sheer class. And actually, even in the tournament that was played at Addis Sports Club yesterday, The match between Kelvin and Ibrahim Kayanja was the most entertaining in terms of level of play of both players until that final came against Caesar, which even Caesar being Caesar is one of the best performances I have ever seen from him. He was so ruthless that Kelvin could do nothing. Racing to 9, this is a 1-9-4. I think it were only 3 frames out of the 9 that Caesar won that he gave Kelvin chance to play at all. The rest were apples. And anytime in the near future, the battle between Kelvin and Caesar will be coming. It will be streamed by the Advanced Talent Agency. The intention for Kelvin, I believe, is not only to put that one remaining yellow to the center pocket on the right, but also white opening up with the would-be dead yellow ball, which is frozen right, almost frozen right against the cushion. I believe it can only be possible by playing white ball with top spin off the cushion, and as it goes back, it opens up the yellow, but it won't be easy at all. Maybe it's using backspin to use about 2 cushions. That's the shot. Very good. Very good. Even one of Ibrahim Kaja's fans at the venue is applauding the shot. I believe he can put that yellow, though he's so worried. Has to go very slow. But if it's frozen against the cushion, it may be something different altogether. Very slow, maybe direct off the cushion. Seemingly going for direct. He goes for the top pocket and misses it by the jaw over the center pocket. Advantage Ibrahim Kayanja, at least a chance to play again. I think movement of the white ball can never be any better than this one. Both of these guys know each other, that when chance is given, each one of them is more than capable of taking down any frame. And this one is one of them, the best of Ibrahim Kayanja, as he comes again within 1 frame of Kelvin. It is free, 3 for Ibrahim Kayanja and 4 for Kelvin in a race to 15. And yes, this match is being streamed on Monday, the 13th of January 2025 at 7 p.m. East African time. Once you watch it later than that, be advised it will not be live. Abisaka Sambo, thank you for watching. Appreciating commentary. Doreen Katsdora, also thank you for watching. You are on Facebook. Keith Chilubia, thank you for the appreciation. From YouTube, Tapelo David, you are enjoying the skills of these two guys. Yes, we are enjoying as much as I am doing. Dennis Mwanga, my good friend, watching from Kenya with a Ugandan name, living in Kenya and having Sudanese blood in him. Is a pure East African. I think he was part of Chile's team Gladiators or something, that came to be first runner-up in the Grand Mchana Open team event. Thank you for the work being done in Kenya as a player. Comic Addict, you are watching live from Kabwe. Yes, I know the place. I've not been to Kabwe, but I know Kabwe. in Zambia, where Reid comes from, the member of the Zambia national team. Also, thank you for watching Moses Atwine. Aquila supporting Fikoti from YouTube. Van Mambo, thank you for watching. Now Rachel Mbewe is saying that Kelvin is not dressed like Hazard. Rachel, stop your violence. And the problem is that in her time zone right now, she's just woken up. So she has all the time. When we watch our games late night, we are lucky she's already sleeping. Now she's flooding the whole comment section from YouTube to TikTok to Facebook. Hopefully, Kelvin doesn't lose this match. If he does, then she will go silent for another month. Mash, thank you for watching from Limpopo in South Africa. Kelvin can really mean to be solid, attacking with prowess and finesse. We want to bounce the white ball off the cushion in a top spin to put black to the center pocket on the right. Beautiful. And frame number 8, just like 4 of the first 7, has gone the way of the Zambian. Now Kelvin Nkandu 5 and Ibrahim Kayanja 3. Every time that one of these players breaks this good, like frame number 9 is, you just see one way that the frame is going. I believe Ibrahim K still has the pain of losing that semi-final yesterday at the beginning of your compat at this club. It was 6-6 racing to 7. It was him in attack. Then somehow he missed a ball. Probably missed choking, then playing it off the cushion and fouling in the process. And in the resulting foul, in the resulting free shot, Kelvin won the match. The rest is history. A bizarre way to lose. But it was a decider anyway, and it was always going anybody's way of the two. He's Mr. Kayanja, Mr. Skill. This one is a little bit tricky, mostly because he has to put a ball first at long range, drawing the white ball backwards, bouncing the white off the cushion, and as accurate a white ball as accurate is for the black. Beautiful break and finish. Ibrahim Kayanja 4, Kelvin Nkandu 5. What a match we are having on our shoulders. Entertainment at its maximum best. The good news for Kelvin is that he puts a ball on the break. The bad news for Ibrahim Kayanja is that Kelvin gets to put a ball on the break. And it cannot be a better split of the balls than we are having. And you wouldn't fault Kelvin for either going for the yellows or the reds, because there is no single bad ball on the table. That's why he has not gotten his mind made up yet on which color of balls to go for. And once again, guys, we are at the Chillers Lounge opposite Masjid Yusuf in Chisasi Trading Center, Kampala City. Now, after going for the yellows, he has nowhere else to run. Kelvin, he must make a clearance of these yellows, or else risk losing this frame to Ibrahim Kayanja. You just have it in thought that more likely than not, Kelvin will not finish to win this one. That's why he's taking all his time, because he's mapping out a pattern which will get him the frame, which will get him a 6 out of 10. He moves on what would be his dead yellow, right up the top left corner near the pocket itself. The reason why he's taking all this time is just to make sure. All players have that kind of saying, make sure. He must make sure. Lazaro Munza, thank you for watching from Lusaka, Zambia. Twinny Moses, watching from YouTube. Kelvin decides to get white ball for the top left corner pocket yellow first. Probably just roll that white ball, simply rolling it against the yellow, putting it, and white ball bouncing off the cushion, moving towards the center of the table where he can put either of the two yellows. By his cue action, I think he will roll that yellow ball. He's looking at the corner pocket, bottom right of your screen. White ball remaining pretty much just around that same place where the yellow is after bouncing off the cushion, just there. And frame number 10 is also gone. The way of Kelvin, just like 5 of the first 9. It is apple after apple after apple. Someone tag Chris Melling, someone tag Gareth Watts, someone tag Aiden Joseph, someone tag Shane Van Boning. Tell them that we're having a world-class match on our shoulders. Kelvin Nkandu from Zambia 6, Ibrahim Kayanja, Ugandan 4. Thank you for watching, John Musara. You're already comparing Kelvin to Caesar in terms of Ugandan performance, okay? Masakisi Matsididi, you're watching all the way from Botswana. You say your favorite player is the real machine, that is Ibrahim Kayanja. Jonathan, supporting Fikoti. Sikuku also watching from Botswana. Philo Teleni Manga. Lucas, thank you for watching. These guys are breaking so well, you say, and you say this match will be full of apples so far. Yes, very true. Comic Addict, thank you for watching. Mordecai Mumba. Yes, you're also tagging Ronnie O'Sullivan. Keith Chilufia. You are saying it's me who told these guys to go for apple after apple. I did not tell them. They are hungry, and when they are hungry, they have appetite for apples. They like eating apples, both of them. from Malawi. Thank you for watching. Shosa Chikonje. Ibrahim Kayanja has one relatively problem yellow ball, which was getting yellow for white for. That one which is touching the red ball. If you can pot it, I think he will be good to go. But also consider one other yellow which is frozen. So another big task he's having is to have white ball move around just near that center pocket on the left for him to pot the last yellow, which has to ride right against the cushion. White ball moves relatively well, but not accurately. I believe he has it in himself to pot this yellow, especially given the welcoming nature of the table to potting minded players. There we are. And now frame number 11 goes the way of Ibrahim Kayanja. For this black, from this kind of range, after shooting so well, he will not miss. Ibrahim Kayanja 5 and Kelvin Nkandu 6. What a match, ladies and gentlemen. And who are you not to say that you are not getting entertained? This is sheer class from Ibrahim Kayanja, sheer class from Kelvin, and Pool is winning. In the meantime, this match is being streamed live on two platforms. The Facebook stream is on the page that is Big Money Billiards Uganda chapter, and the YouTube stream is on Peter Chobe Live. Once again, Facebook is Big Money Billiards Uganda chapter, and live stream on YouTube is Peter Chobe Live. So, in case you're watching on YouTube and you want to flip to Facebook instead, feel free to do so, and vice versa. Facebook flipping to YouTube. I know that for the reason why for games like this I have to do two streams is I'm cognizant of the fact that Ibrahim Kayanja being Ugandan, and the Ugandans are pretty much a YouTube family, while Zambians are pretty much a Facebook family. And then we are one African family. Now should Ibrahim Kayanja make a clearance of frame number 12, it will be the first time in the entire match that he will be having level scores. And that I think will be a little bit worrying for Kelvin. The guy is brave. That was quite risky, but also quite thoughtful, and I believe it has worked out. And I'm losing count of the apples because even this frame seems to be going the way of break and finish. This time by Ibrahim Kayanja, and this time an equalizer. Pending equalizer from the real machine. There goes the real machine. What a match we're having on our hands. These guys have no respect for each other. They're simply playing as if to intentionally entertain us. It cannot get any better than this. And not so many times, even for someone who streams as frequent as I do, not so many times that you get to watch a match with this quality. Very good from Ibrahim Kayanja, very good from Kelvin. I can just say thank you to the both of these guys. 6-6. It is now race to 9. These guys can play. Apples are like at least 190. Total. Like 5 from Kelvin and 4 from Kayanja. Apples. Speaking about moment of the match, speaking about shot of the match, speaking about clearance of the match, angle of the match, and it is Kelvin of the match. For that one, I am speechless. Kelvin 7 and Kayanja 6. So for now, at least for the last two frames, the match has started to lose some sort of speed. The way these guys were shooting, it was worrying, but also promising for the both of them. But I think that by now, each of them knows the strengths of the other. That they are both best at attack. And as a tactician, maybe a manager would advise one of them to also apply the technical aspect, the tactical aspect of their style. Maybe that way, the player that applies it the better will have will stand a better chance of winning. But who doesn't like to see offensive pool? It is the best on the eye. He did an over backspin. If I can borrow that word, maybe. Actually, not maybe. He wanted to spin the white ball backwards to open up that yellow, which is frozen against Ibrahim Kayanja's red. That is likely to be the difference between Kelvin and Ibra in frame number 14. Now this frame has gone on for 1 hour and just about 5 minutes, which is 65 minutes. In those 65 minutes, we are playing frame number 14. Not bad time. On average, just around 4 minutes to play each frame, including time for racking balls and things of the sort. And also factoring in a frame like this one, which is being played in just about 8 minutes. And after that, scratch by Kelvin. Of course, he knows that Ibrahim Kanja will not let him back, trying to put both red and black to the same corner pocket. Same center pocket on the right. Equalizer now 7-7. Guys, what has been the result of Malova versus Blessings? Just someone who is coming right from Kipixel's photography. One of those times when it is a dry break from Ibrahim Kayanja. He seems not to be happy with himself at all. He's unhappy with himself as though his opponent has spotted black. That is the level at which this match is being played. Each one of them knows that failing to put a ball on the black could mean losing a frame. Issa Samuel, thank you for updating us that Malvan is leading 13-8. The raise of the hand by Kelvin is him cognizant of the fact that he needed a little bit of luck than genius in how well that white ball was manipulated or managed. He's not only mastered the sport, the game, he's also mastered these Ugandan tables. Some of them like to call them bucket pockets. Not really bucket pockets, but Super League tables. I think they are the easiest brand on tables on which to play. And of all the major playing nations of Africa, as in major ones, it's Uganda that Super League is the favorite brand. The two reds that are so close to each other, having the black ball just on their left, are looking a little bit suspicious for Kelvin to clear. Maybe he's wanting to utilize the center pocket to pot the red, which is try to pot one of them. I'm now realizing that an easy roll of that red to the center pocket on the right gives him natural white for the second red to the corner pocket on the top right. Simply roll like that. White is natural for the last red, and I think frame number 15 is gone for Ibra. Yes, just like that. It is 8-7. Kelvin again leads. But frame number 14 was the first time that Ibrahim Kayanja was not trailing since before the match started, and I'm meaning since it was 0-0. Because Kelvin won the first frame, and since then he was leading until it was 7-7. And thank you for watching. Jonathan from watching on Facebook, Isaac Sekaundi, Oluwatosin. Also, Wadzanai Sanyatwe advising us of the lead of Maluva in that match that is happening in Harare to Riamuneva John. You're asking how you can reward me. Okay, John, since you're advising how you can reward me, I'm going to just type my number. Yes. Who doesn't like money as a favorite reward? So John Tudiamreba, I have just typed my mobile number where you can send any reward, however little, however much, will be very appreciated. But I think you'll also appreciate it if Ibrahim Kanja makes a clearance of frame number 16. His only problem is that red ball, which is right behind the yellow near the cushion on the left. And as the cues, it is what he will be having in his mind. Maybe this white ball to open it up, with the top spin white ball bouncing off the cushion to open up that situation around the cushion on the left. The opening is not that perfect. And the more balls he puts, the more he reduces his balls, the more he remains only with that bad ball, and the more dangerous a situation in which he is playing. Bank shot, accurate. My God. And that is a round of applause from the fans. As if they are telling Kelvin that you are not playing against a human being, you are playing against a machine. And at that, the real machine. And of course, he's following that up with an easy white ball bouncing off the cushion to get a good one for the black, to the corresponding corner pocket where he potted the red by bank. Ibrahim Kayanja 8, Kelvin Nkandu 8, rest to 15 is now rest to 7. Yes, master, that phone number of mine needs to start with the country code, that is +256. Yes, but I know that I think it was Sriamreva, the guy that was asking for the number, is Ugandan, so he will be knowing that he can start with 0 as well. Red ball potted on the breaking frame number 17. Ibrahim Kanya will no doubt be going for the yellows. As if he's looking at the reds, I don't know what is in his mind. Maybe he's just playing on Kelvin's mind. He's going for the reds. This is a little bit risky. Risky it is. Most especially the fact that there are just around 2 yellows occupying that corner pocket where Ibrahim Kanya is standing is reason enough for him to have gone for the yellows, because there is an insurance ball. It's normally called an insurance ball, that which occupies the pocket and which is a crucial pocket where also your opponent's balls are. And he misses a shot. It was always the difficult pattern playing the reds, because having them for a choice of a color involved things like opening up the game, things like game opening shots, things which did not exist when you're having the yellow balls as a pattern. And Kelvin, for the first time in the match maybe, is playing a safety shot. Not the first time Kelvin is playing a money match against any Ugandans. He did play a race against Joseph Kasozi at Flintstones in Zambia, just after the Double Life Comp in 2023, late in the year. Racing to 13, he won, I think, 13-8, actually 13-7. I do remember him winning 4 frames with 1 visit of the table, 4 consecutive frames, something that he has already done today anyway. He also rematched with Kasozi right before the Grand Mchana Open in Nairobi late last year. That was so close to him potting the white ball. That match ended in a decider 13-11. Kasozi won. And since then, it's these 5 money matches that he has played with the Ugandans. He has won 3 and lost 2 right here in Uganda. This one is the 6th.
Yeah, well, mixed up a bit.
Now frame number 17 seemingly will be won by the player maybe that thinks best or plays with more of the mind than the hands. And maybe Kelvin is getting the better in that regard. He's just done one unexpected snooker, which is a very good snooker, which should Kayanja foul, then that will be it for the frame for himself. But Ibrahim Kayanja finds the red. And I just want to believe that if Kelvin hasn't a ball he can pot easily, he will be repeating the same exact shot, hiding white ball behind the black. This time round, Kayanja can see one of the reds, the one he's trying to play. If he can pot it, then maybe there he goes, but misses. Normally when a frame is looking like this, when Kelvin is the one on table, he has one thing in his mind, to go for glory, and most of the time he gets the glory. It's a little bit tricky a situation it is for Kelvin, even Kelvin being Kelvin, as good as he is. Maybe to open up the yellow which is near the center pocket on the right, maybe to get white ball for it. He chooses the second option, getting good white ball for that same yellow. The white ball is fine, but he needs to be on target. And big backspin on the white ball, drawing it backwards to find white for the last yellow, which is right in front of the black near the corner pocket closest to the screen on the left. This is the shot. The shot is very accurate and beautiful and effective. Clearly the shot of the frame, also in my opinion the frame winning shot, and frame number 17 does belong to the Zambian. It is he who has not been trailing in this match whatsoever. It is he who is regaining his lead. Kelvin 9 and Ibrahim Kayanja 8. This one is a very crucial frame for both of the players because Kelvin knows that Ibrahim Kayanja is living so dangerously close to him that every time that Kelvin leads and Ibrahim Kayanja equalizes, there is risk that Ibrahim Kayanja could steal the lead for the first time in the match, which would be very risky for Kelvin. So for him, this one will be an attempt to take a 2-frame lead for the first time in about an hour's time, by the way. Has always been leading or drawing, but since it was 2-0 and 3-1, he has not been having a 2-frame lead. Actually, it was 2-0 and then 4-2. So this place, Chillers, I just discovered it's one of those places where these guys, most especially the working class, the middle class in the town of Chisasi and neighboring areas, like to gather. There are two Super League tables owned by a gentleman called Edwin. Also some cool music sometimes playing in the background. Today it is reduced on my request for the safety of the live stream. And lots of eats right at the road that leads from Chisasi to Bokoto in the city of Kampala. So every time you want to come, pass by, feel free, most especially starting in the late afternoons. But it's not late afternoon, it is already evening, and in the evening, Kelvin is leading by one frame and is attempting to make it two. His little problem is the fact that white ball is so close to the cushion, almost frozen, but he pots. And when he pots the ball, every time it has been happening, the arena goes dead silent. But for him, it will not matter. He will be winning frame number 18 and have a 2-frame lead for the second time in the match. Kelvin 10 and Ibrahim Kayanja 8. And guys watching on Facebook and YouTube respectively, please don't forget to like the video. Like. Only 27 have liked on YouTube out of over 400 watching. Maybe the Facebook stream has even more people. Please like myself.
Okay, you can just get bracket. The format is you first keep if you are lucky, if you are not, again, all is learning. Village learning too. No, I hope it's I hope they don't ever forget that. But Time out. Sit down.
And guys, with Kelvin leading 11-8, we are having our first time out of the match, which shall be, and the match shall be resuming in 3 minutes, and then I will be having full commentary up to the end. For now, sorry for the silence. Peter.
Let's play on this one. You can close, but just use them for using another.
What vitamins? They do it in tons.
That's what I'm asking. How often?
In tons.
Order. I'm breaking up this game. Let's break you. When I reach here, not to say.
What the castle in Slam. Slam.
Let's go.
The bad news for Ibrahim Kayanja is that the lead for Kelvin is now starting to look a little bit insurmountable. 4 frames with which he leads, he needs 3. Ibrahim Kayanja needs the whole of 7. Now a big favorite for the win is Kelvin. And welcome back again, those of you who are watching on Facebook, Big Money Billiards Uganda chapter. Those of you who are watching on YouTube, Peter Chove Live. It is a money match for the 3rd time between Ibrahim Kayanja and Kelvin Nkandu. This time they are playing a shortened race, but also lessened stake, and nonetheless still competitive as you can clearly see. And the first 12-13 frames, it is one of the most balanced 13 frames you will ever watch, especially the level at which they were played a top level, sharing apple after apple between each other, until these guys slowed down by around the 14th and 15th frame. Then the match started going a little bit slower. And I want to think that that is now working more for Kelvin than it has been working for Ibrahim Kayanja. And there's no surprise that the comment section is being dominated by guys from Zambia. Of course, they are anticipating a big win, but hold on. Ibrahim Kayanja is down, but not yet out. Not only is he able, he is more than able. Especially if a few frames come his way. Lucky on the break. He's more than finishing a good frame, just as he is a bad frame. And frame number 21 is testament of my claim, trying to put red to the corner pocket on the left, drawing the white ball a little bit backwards, gets a good angle to put even the second red to the corner pocket, the top right, again drawing the white ball a little bit backwards, could get it potted, was lucky, just lucky. The shot was a little bit played complacently. He needed to have known that the cut on the white ball with his added spin was always directing the white ball to the center pocket. But he has a chance to breathe again, a chance to play, a chance to put the black, a chance to win the frame, a chance to come within 3 frames of Kelvin. It's starting to get a little bit uncomfortable the number of times Kelvin is now winning Kayanja, and Kayanja misses. Unfortunately, he misses, and every time Kelvin has been given such opportunities to play, he has been utilizing them quite effectively. I think he will want to play snooker. He will want to play safety. He will want to hide the white ball from Ibrahim Kayanja. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. He combined the idea of both wanting to snooker at the same time playing his ball into space. He missed out on one of them. Where is the black going? It's not potted. Kelvin leaves again. Kayanja regrets again. And the Kayanja is all over the place kicking. Plastic water bottles all over the place. Very disappointed in himself. He believes he has the ability to take down Kelvin, but it has not gone his way today so far, just like it didn't go his way the last time these two guys faced off. And Kelvin is way more active than Mafia in tournaments, just as his money matches. In money matches, of course, Kelvin has played now. This one will be the 6th. Mafia has only played 2, and both players have participated in 8 tournaments. Kelvin reaching the final in 4 of them and losing all 4 finals. Mafia has reached 1 final and has won it against Kelvin. A monthly comp it was, a 32-man comp on one day, just around Christmas Eve. Kelvin on the last yellow, which he'll be potting. The black is there for the taking, especially on the Super League brand of table. Potting the black is only a formality for the number 1 ranked Zambian. Kelvin Nkandu 13, Ibrahim Kayanja 8. Jeremy Sebastian, you said this Kelvin is the only Zambian that doesn't play touch. You are unlucky you have never watched Edward Kateta play, the guy that was called the Soldier. At one time called the Popcorn Machine. He was damn talented. Kelvin is very talented, but I have my doubts that he's talented to the level of Soldier. Just unfortunate that his talent is on the verge of being lost to the drain of addiction. He's one guy that arrested for $1,000 with Eden and won him. He was that confident. A match that I watched on William Soccer Facebook page at just around, it was at the start of COVID. Must have been 2020 or something. And there are so many other talented guys up and coming, and also those who are already there. The likes of Roy, the very tough challenger. A guy like Victor Senyenza, as talented as he is, also a complete player, can play the attack-minded game as good as he can play the tactical game. And you can see what Moses Mofia is already treating Ugandans. So he has played too many matches and has won them both. Has also taken down Ibrahim Kayanja in a decider in a money match. And he wasn't playing touch, no, he was going for the games. How about Chileshe Mubanga? Big miss by Kelvin. He's a little bit lucky with the white ball, which is not cheaply given away. I hope you're watching Hans Rogari, guy that is doing a lot of groundwork for these African players, formalizing competition, revamping the All Africa Pool Associations, marketing the game, ensuring that many other countries come on board, and ensuring that prizes are improved, coming on board with all other organizers of these major African comps like billiards in Zambia, Mchana in Kenya, Queens in Zimbabwe. By the way, that tournament is coming up on the 8th of April. Is it 8th or 14th? One of the two, at Queens Sports Club in Bulawayo this year, just about 3 months away. And the entire continent will be having their eyes focused at billiards. Thin white that Ibrahim Kayanja is having, but must make it count. He gets this time a very deep breath. We'll want to support that yellow ball diagonal into the corner pocket on the bottom left. Will he be on target this time? I don't think. Maybe his match is starting to be lost. Ibrahim Kayanja is playing against a very solid customer, and ever since the speed of this match reduced, it has been Kelvin all the way. It was 6-6 and then 7-6 when guys were potting apple after apple after apple. Then the playing speed reduced. They started getting a little bit of tactical and technical instead of very offensive minded. Since then, Kelvin has only given away one frame out of about 6. And this one could be the second he's giving away. This time, not expected whatsoever. He was also as complacent as was Ibrahim Kayanja previously. He must put Ibrahim Kayanja have white ball for his last yellow. I think he has. With a lot of skill and a lot of spin with a very sharp cut. That is Ibrahim Kayanja doing Ibrahim Kayanja stuff. He will have to pot that remaining yellow ball, which is pretty much frozen against the cushion, but also not denying himself white ball for the black. Yes, spin the white ball backwards, but also be on target fast. Target, yes. Backspin, yes. Accurate, yes. Lovely, yes. That kind of ability is why he is referred to as the real machine. That was real. He pulls one back. Yes, he's in double figures for the first time in the match. Kayanja. No, he's not yet in double figures. Sorry. He's on 9 and Kelvin is on 13. One thing you don't like when you're Ibrahim Kayanja is not to put a ball on the break when you are attempting a comeback. That is the only thing that you need. And leave. And look how good the yellows of Kelvin now are positioned. Even a non-serious player like Francis Mkweko will be trying at least to break and finish in this one. Sorry, to make a clearance after try break from the opponent. Okay, he cannot do it. At least he will be trying. Kelvin now on for reds. All of them positioned perfectly positioned as is the black. Also, another thing that is positioned perfectly is the scoreboard on the right side, which is ready to have Kelvin's scores flipped from 13 to 14 after this pending clearance of the yellow frame. And also wearing such a very serious looking face. And while he has been able to convince so many of the Ugandans that he is a top player, he has unfinished business. And unfinished business is losing in some of the money matches, especially against Computer and one of the matches against Ibrahim Kanja, but also the 4 finals that he has lost in succession. Reaching 4 finals and losing them all means he has serious business against these guys. That's why he takes every opportunity of a match against them to try and play, to try and win, but he gets himself snookered. He looks up to the skies and scratches his head as if he's complaining to the Almighty Creator what may have gone wrong. Is this sign of a comeback? Loading for Ibrahim Kanja. He can see only part of the yellow. Kelvin will be playing it with a little bit of spin. White ball coming around the black. Beautiful. My goodness, this guy did the same thing yesterday. I do remember in the tournament in the round of last 16. He does it in a money match against Ibrahim Kayanja. And there's no other beautiful way in which to win a frame. And it is laughter from the fans at the venue who are all Ibrahim Kayanja fans that will not matter. Kelvin is within 1. Ibrahim Kayanja 9. Kelvin Nkandu 14. And please keep me company, because this guy that is putting white ball on the break is 1 frame away. This match could be done very soon. Especially shouldn't Kayanja Ibra do his part of ensuring that the match still goes on and on. He will be freeing all his balls in the free shot. Yes, he has all the balls on the table, maybe positioned well. I do believe that maybe he will be going for the yellows, but also maybe the reds. Tricky looking frame, simply to select a color of balls to play. Consider the 2 yellows that are closest to your screen, the cushion on the left and the one on the one closest to your screen across. Also the yellow, the red that is almost touching the black. Bad balls respectively. He has to make a choice between the yellows and the reds. So which one is the better devil? He's going for the reds, puts a red and closes the table, playing reds. He has nowhere to hide the real machine. All he has to do is to make a clearance of this red frame. Outside of that, it will be very risky, and the risk starts to pay. To pay for Kelvin, to pay for the Zambian in position to win the frame, in which case winning the frame will be winning the match, in which case winning the match will be winning the money. Not bad to make the $400 in 2 hours on a Monday night. Not bad for Kelvin, not bad for Ibrahim Kayanja, not bad for either of them. There he goes. He doesn't put a ball, but I don't think he will be so unhappy with himself, because he gets to have his ball occupy that corner pocket, which has 3 of Ibrahim Kanja's reds right behind it, and maybe Ibrahim Kanja will be trying to make combination shots, open up that pocket by putting both yellow and red. It will be yellow going in first. If red doesn't follow, it is a foul. If it is a foul, it is a big risk, and it is a foul. Advantage Kelvin with a free shot and a visit to go home with the money. He will take all of his time to think through this, because he knows that if his thought creates a beautiful pattern in which he can finish his yellow frame, then he is good for the money. And of course, for a player of this level, most of the time that you are granted a free shot and a visit, when your opponent fouls, you have only one idea in your mind, the idea to win the frame, most especially frame which wins you the match. We have to look at the quality of his free shot here, as if he's playing to free. It will not do so much, most especially that center pocket not so positioned well, and not forgetting the 2 which are near cushions on the bottom left, as well as the cushion across your screen. He's voting. No, he won't. Ibrahim Kanja is so unlucky in this frame. Every time, even when Kelvin doesn't play well, something happens. The positioning of the balls at the end is in favor of Kelvin. He needs this girl is big Ibrahim Kayanja. He has a white ball relatively for that relatively bad red ball, which he can put, the one he's looking at, which can put it either direct to that center pocket or of Kelvin's yellow in the same shot, ensuring that he doesn't deny himself white, goes direct and gets himself good white ball for one red to the center pocket on the right, the other red to the center pocket on the right, on the left. Black is there for the taking. Big backspin white ball bouncing off the cushion and in good position, even when he is seemingly playing in defeat. He shows his class that made him get the nickname the real machine. Frame number 24 is seemingly going the way of Kayanja Ibra. Yes, Kelvin 14, Ibra 10. Imagine if Joel and Jemena, you saw that Kelvin is your president, And now where are you putting HH? I know you're referring to Hchilema. You'll get in problem, eh? Okay, Ibrahim Kayanja 10, His Excellency Kelvin 14. And I know that makes you happy. Comic Addict, thank you for watching. Yes, it is rest of 15, guys. And Ibrahim Kayanja cannot stand to lose any of the remaining 5 frames. He must win them all. He gets to put the black ball on the break even after breaking so well. And that does make him very unhappy. But he has a chance to break again. Break the same frame. No result scored for frame number 25. Thank you for watching. Lawrence Chikarito, Gibson Katambala, at 10Bs, Mweza Sekombe. Yes, you're updating us that Malva is leading 16-11. Tanaona Shezanza, you are claiming that Kelvin is His Excellency Fikoti. Sami Chinyangwa, thank you for watching. You want a match between these two, and pot is at least 1,000. And the second time in a row, it is a void break. I don't think I've seen that before, by the way. One of those strange things. Potting black on the break doesn't come so often, and having it potted twice in a row and breaking the and potting the black twice in a row is very, very, very unprecedented. And I don't know what is going on in the mind of Ibrahim Kayanja. Raguramapa, thank you for watching also on Facebook. He needs a big break. Ibrahim Kayanja needs to pot a ball, but not a white ball. He puts one yellow and another yellow. He has a good white ball to put one of the yellows to the center pocket on the left. A shot that would close the table for him. A shot that would enable him go for this clearance to come within 3 of Kelvin. Here goes Kayanja. He has to make this clearance to try and win the frame, to try and win the match. He must not be missing balls as that one, especially knowing that Kelvin is more than able of utilizing such opportunities. At least he has control of that very crucial corner pocket on the top left. And the fact that Kelvin has 1 or 2 balls right behind where he would need it has frame number 25 in advantage for Kayanja. But I know that from wherever you're watching, most especially in Zambia, signs that you guys are anticipating celebration in Lusaka and in Ndola and Kitwe and Livingston and Chipata and Kasama, all the way to Chingola, Kabwesi, Avonga, Mongu, Choma, and everywhere in between, where Kelvin is now being treated as a source of sporting pride to the pool crazy country in Southern Africa. Kelvin now needs to most likely play combination shots, pot yellow and red to that same pocket, allowing himself to open up that pocket, but he has got his pattern a little bit wrong, I think. White ball has moved further than he would have fancied. I want to believe that he will be changing his mind. I want to believe that he will be playing one of the yellows right behind the red to make it difficult, if not impossible, for Ibrahim Kayanja to make a clearance. Is he going for combination shot? This one is very difficult given the white ball is having, and indeed he fouls. It was always a wrong intention. The white ball is still spinning on its axis up to now. That's why Ibrahim Kayanja is not yet playing. And there it stops. His intention was to play combination shot, white ball bouncing off the cushion after moving the whole length of the table. It was a very, very difficult shot. And has to be very careful with this guy. Not only is he capable, but also very willing to win 5 frames in a row. And he can do it. I'm not saying that he's favorite to do it, but he can do it. Now Kelvin knows, as much as the fans at the venue know, as much as those watching online know, that this frame is good as gone. I think Kelvin is conceding. Now concession at this time of the match, of course, sometimes when you are sure that your opponent is going to win the frame, you don't want to look at it. There is a way it just disturbs your mind. You just concede the frame and then break your own frame. But again, there is a way it happens against your opponent when you do it. It's psychological games here. Every time a player gets to pot a black itself, there is that kind of confidence and satisfaction it gives to himself. But when it doesn't pot and the frame is considered, there is a way you feel bad. Maybe that is what Kelvin is doing. Now frame 26 out of 29. Kelvin needs a break as big as he has needed throughout the match. Hits the top ball, pots one yellow ball, leaves an open table. White ball isn't that good. The yellows are finishable, the reds are finishable, the frame is winnable. The match is winnable by Kelvin. Kayanja Ibra will be waiting and hoping and praying that something goes wrong with Kelvin's attacking play. Kelvin will be hoping that he makes a clearance in his current visit over the table, and which if he does will be the end of the match, and if he does, it will be a fourth match won by Kelvin out of 6 on Ugandan soil, which is a pretty good return. And I know that this match will also be watched by Hazard and by Ibrahim Sejemba and Caesar, who are probably Kelvin's next opponents, as well as Joseph Kasozi. And please be reminded that the match between Kelvin and Ibrahim Sejemba has for now been postponed to a date that will be communicated, but it will have to be next week. But every time that there is chance for you to watch action, you will be watching action. And when that game comes, there's those guys will play. He's a little bit out of sorts. He has full sight of none of the reds. Ibrahim Kanja will come to see whether or not he can. And he agrees with his opponent that you cannot see any of your balls. You are free to play off the cushion. You are free to curve the white ball around the black, try to find the red. Even if none of the balls reaches the cushion, it's still a legal shot. He finds the red, and at least he gets not to give the white ball cheaply. A shot that was made by a little bit of skill, but also some luck. Ibrahim Kanja will be playing snooker, and it is this time a perfect snooker. The end of the match is in sight, but not yet. I think for Kelvin, it's one of those moments like you are climbing a mango tree. You want to pick that ripe mango, which is right at the top of the tree. You reach near it. Every time you raise your hand, you just cannot pick it. You just can't reach it. But yet, in your mind, you know that whatever it is, you'll have to eat that mango. The mango I'm talking about is frame number 15, which will win him the match. He's so far lost 2 in a row, and a third is pending after this beautiful chance of a free shot for Ibrahim Kayanja. I remember one money match it was between Dog City and Maluva. Dog City needed to win the last 4 frames and he did win them. I also remember a money match between Dog City and Saif Hamad from Tanzania, in which Dog City needed to win 6 out of the last 8, and yes, he won 6 out of the last 8 to win the match. It was $1,000 at stake. Those are some of the big comebacks I've been streaming in pool. I do remember a money match between Caesar Chandiga and Aiden Joseph, at Tickles and Giggles in Kampala, racing to 21 for $2,000. 2016 sees a lady in a race to 21. Aiden won the last 5 frames, including the first 4, with 1 visit of the table and the hard-fought last one to win the match. Of course, Caesar paid him back in equal currency when the two rematched in Nairobi, winning pretty much the same way and even more money. Ibrahim Kayanja clearing away the yellows to bring himself within 2 frames of Kelvin, and I believe the more frames that Ibrahim Kayanja wins, the more pressure mounts on Kelvin, the more confident Ibrahim Kayanja becomes. Then it could come to a time when the fans get involved in the match, and before you know, it is pressure on Kelvin and maybe a decider. Those things do happen in this game. Now on the black, which will be rolling to the center pocket on the right. This time Kelvin will not be conceding. He did it last frame and it didn't work out. Kelvin 14, Ibrahim Kayanja 12. Two minutes timeout. Kelvin, I think he needed that. Like you can see, Ibrahim Kayanja every time, he's on the guy in the tip. Every time he gets to put a ball, whether on the break or in normal play, the fans start to come into the match by supporting him, something that was not happening about 20 minutes ago, because they see a chance here. Because Kelvin is under a little bit of pressure. His play has gone a little bit down. He has been giving away at least 1 chance in each frame. That's why Kayanja Ibrahim has won 3 in a row. That's why if he can win 3 more, then he will be winning this match. That is how fast this sport can turn on its head. 12-14. Yes, Kelvin is in the lead against the real machine. Momentum is with Ibra. But be reminded that Kelvin is 1 good chance away from the victory. If he can get a good chance, if he can get an open game which he can attack, then he will be good for the money. Thank you for watching. Jacko Tiare calling me special. Oh, you are so generous with your words, with your compliments. Thank you though. And once again, guys, I am streaming on the Big Money Billiards Facebook page, which belongs to a friend, because my Facebook page, Break and Finish Live, was restricted by Facebook for music copyright infringement. So please don't remember, if you're watching on Facebook, to like the page such that we regrow our Facebook family to the size that it used to be before. Right now, we are about 9 percent of the numbers that are on Break and Finish Live. So as you watch, kindly don't forget to follow or like the page. Ibrahim Kayanja is liking now the game, liking the table, starting to like the scoreboard, and I am liking that white ball. That is nothing short of beautiful how he was able to do that, and not very comfortable in his standing position, having the white ball with big spin bouncing off two cushions, moving into space as though he had placed it by hand. That is why he is one of the most naturally gifted players on the pool table, on the small table in black ball on the entire African continent. He is within one over Kelvin. That means Ibrahim Kayanja needs to win 2 straight. If he can, then this one will be one of his best victories of his entire career, not because of the amount of money, but coming back, winning 6 frames against Kelvin in a row is very, very, very unprecedented. Ibrahim Kayanja 13, Kelvin Nkandu 14. It is the last time that Kelvin is breaking in this match. He needs a good break. He has not gotten a good break. It is a dry break with a relatively very good split of the balls, most especially the reds. Ibrahim Kayanja doesn't believe his luck. Kelvin doesn't believe his misfortune. The fans do not believe their eyes, because they have a chance to see Ibrahim Kayanja make a clearance of frame number 28, which would allow them to see a decider. Zifazonke Charles Ndaba, thank you for watching from Johannesburg. Chimian Solite, thank you for watching also on Facebook. Sylvester Mtunzi, Tembani Jim Lambo. You are calling this one Break and Finish by Ibra. No, it will be a reverse dish if he makes a clearance of this frame. I want to believe he's going for the reds, but even the yellows are equally well positioned. I wouldn't fault him either. Actually, there's no bad ball on the table besides maybe that red ball which is frozen against the cushion near that bottom right corner pocket. He is going for the yellows. I wouldn't fault him at all. The yellows are positioned very good. The reds are positioned very good, but also Ibrahim Kayanja is positioned very good for a decider. And the amount of concentration he's having, the energy in him, which is not applying physically, but he's applying it in his mind. All the momentum is with him. Kelvin will be hoping that something doesn't come right as Ibrahim Kayanja tries to win frame number 28. Otherwise, the most likely thing is that we are having a decider in this match. And thank you, Africa, for watching and giving this match publicity as Ibrahim Kayanja misses a shot, a very crucial shot. We are now way over 1,000 in total watching on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you for watching. Thank you for publicizing the game as a streamer and commentator. Thank you for making me feel relevant. Cynthia Nana, thank you for watching. Zambia Kuchalo, you see, it means Zambia to the world, Zambia to Uganda, Zambia to Kampala, Zambia to Africa. And my favorite quote in this match in the comment section were some of the guys who were saying that Kelvin is now like president of Zambia because he's the guy bringing the hope to Zambians, and you are calling him His Excellency Fikoti. And maybe the lady who called him His Excellency Fikoti, I'm forgetting the name in the comment section. Maybe you want to be the first lady. I'm joking. Tembani Mlambo, you must be watching from Zimbabwe. Thank you for watching. Livingston Chinadzikwa, Just saying Ibra why. Really, Ibrahim Kanja had a very good chance. He was just disturbed by maybe the tightness of that pocket which now Kelvin is using. He wants to pass his ball in between the spaces. He too doesn't pot. Black is even more than open. Opportunity prevails once again for Ibrahim Kayanja. This time an even bigger opportunity. I'm not so sure that that yellow ball which is touching the red near the center pocket and the center pocket on the left is very portable. If it is, then I think Ibrahim Kayanja will be clear, home and dry, at least for a decider. Will he open it this time round? That is the opening shot. Beautiful. But the white ball is too close to that yellow for Kayanja's liking. I am very unsure that he can pot it. And it's the only ball he can try and play. That is the closest ball to be potted that you will ever see. So close to getting potted, yet so far. Thank you for watching. Jock Richard, Kim Isma, Michael Mwakawele, Babigamba Rogers, Lord Sanon, Mutagaya, all are watching on Peter Chowe Live YouTube. Whatever Kelvin is contemplating, there is nothing easy here. I think he has that one problem Red Bull is looking at. Maybe he wants to place that white ball towards that point where there is the cue stick, such that he can try and roll it to the corner pocket on the bottom left of your screen. It cannot be easy whatsoever, that kind of pattern. But he's an attack-minded player. Offense is how he wins. Offense is how he loses. There he is. Will he open up that center pocket? Not really. But at least he has the white ball to clear those three yellows near that top end of the table. Yes, he has. Whatever he is contemplating, it will not be an easy pattern whatsoever. And Webster, you think this one is game down for Fikoti? I'm not so sure personally, but possible. But he has to get it right, especially the situation at the center pocket on the left. There we are. He has white ball still for two of those yellows. What will happen? Two of those reds near where he's standing. What will happen to the center pocket on the left? Your guess is as good as mine. But clearly, as he's queuing, his mind is on that center pocket. What he can do about that red, which is right behind Ibrahim Kayanja's yellow. This is the white ball, which I believe he will be bouncing off the cushion with top spin, but with a little bit of left hand direction as he plays, such that after bouncing off the cushion, it moves just along the cushion towards that point where he can try and have at least 3/4 sight of that red ball, which is right behind Ibrahim Kayanja's yellow. That is what is giving him real sleepless nights here. He wants to be sure and remember that any white ball he will be having could even get that yellow ball itself potted. That is what he was always aiming for. Yes, he can see the yellow. Yes, he can. And it's right in front of my camera position. If he can be on target, I believe he will be good to go. And the position of the white ball, if he's on target, the yellow for Ibrahim Kanja cannot be potted. Meaning that even when Kelvin doesn't pot, he will still be a little bit safe. He misses, but he used a lot of power. And I want to think that all the brain work he did will be counting for nothing, because now you can say almost certainly that we are having a decider in this one. Never in 100 times will Ibrahim Kanja fail to finish this frame looking this good in a match this big. Not big in terms of money involved, but what is at stake in terms of pride and the fact that someone is trying to beat him for the second time, actually third time on his own home turf. It's just about to be 14-14, and this guy who is about to equalize is the guy that is breaking the decider. He's always fancy, however risky it is. He never plays cautiously, he plays beautifully. Ibrahim Kayanja 14, Kelvin 14. Ladies and gentlemen, decider. There is something that I say quite repeatedly, that when it is a decider, the momentum is normally on the guy that is coming from behind. At one point, Kelvin became a little bit complacent in the match, thinking that the job was not done. Thinking that the job was done, now he's realizing that the job has not been done whatsoever. All the 28 frames these guys have played are counting for nothing. All that matters is what is happening in this one, in which Ibrahim Kayanja doesn't put a ball on the break, hitting the cue on the table, expressing disappointment in himself, jumping around the place, not happy with himself at all because of the chances giving Kelvin at least to play. No ball potted. Clearly Kelvin is going for the yellows. There's that kind of look he has given to Ibrahim Kayanja. Very very funny look. He's going for the reds. Kelvin hits the red, closes the table, playing the reds. At one point, because of his stance, I was thinking he was going for the yellows. This time round, he knows that whatever he may have gotten in his attacking play in the last 3-4 frames, he has to correct in this one. Outside him winning 14 frames out of the last maybe 22 will count for 0, because he will be $400 poorer if he fails to win this frame. If you came to this match if you last watched this match about 25 minutes ago, you'll be wondering what may have happened wrong for Kelvin and right with Ibrahim Kayanja in the last 5 frames. The guy has won 5 in a row. If he can win a 6th, it will be a decider. That is Ibrahim Kayanja. But only and only if something is not right with Kelvin's pattern here. He has 5 reds. 2 of them positioned well. The one near the corner pocket on the right where he's standing, and the one where he has his cue pointing. The other 3, which are right, which have the black ball right between them, not so much. Whatever he's contemplating here, maybe rolling that red ball near the white ball to the corner pocket closest to your screen on the bottom right, maybe starting with one of the reds near to try and put them to the center pocket on the left. He'll have to be very careful. That is why he's closing one of his eyes to ensure that there is full sight of one of those reds, or else going for attack will be a little bit too risky. And if he wins this frame, not only will it be the most important, but also the most difficult. I think he will have won all match long. And we are now way over 1,300 watching on both platforms. It doesn't get any better than that. African pool to the world. Africa Kuchalo. Kelvin misses what will be the most important shot of the match for him. A chance comes begging again for Ibrahim Kayanja to win. What a match we have had on our shoulders. What an opportunity Ibrahim Kayanja has had to take down Kelvin for the first time in 3 attempts. Last time round that Ibrahim Kayanja did beat Kelvin was in a race to 13 for $400. No, for $200. That match ended 13-9 or something. Then Kelvin asked for a rematch, which was played the following day for $600, and he won pretty convincingly. Now this looks like an Ibrahim Kayanja match. The white ball is frozen against the cushion, but I believe it won't matter. Right now you have to play with any condition you are having against yourself, whether it is a frozen white, whether it is touching a ball, however thin it may be, you still have to pot. And potting he has done. With the white ball he is having, he needs to use it to eliminate those 2 balls, the 2 yellows near the top end of the table. And while he puts the second one, which is right near the cushion, allows cushion to bounce off, the white ball to bounce off the cushion to move that white ball near the bottom end of the table. That should be his pattern of victory. But in the movement of the white ball, it must not be intercepted by the black or one of Kelvin's reds. This is the shot. Be careful about the black and one of the reds, and is on song. 3 yellows to go for the money, for the glory, for the victory. One of those games where the money matters less than the chance to win. Now on to reds. Sorry, now on 2 yellows. One of them will roll to the corner pocket on the bottom right, the other to the center pocket on the left. The black is in the center. I believe he will be moving the white ball well. There we go. He has a natural white, not only to pot, but also move the white. After potting that yellow ball to the center pocket on the left, white ball moves towards the midpoint of the table for him to pot black to the corner pocket on the top left, just like that. The easiest shot Ibrahim Kayanja will be playing in the match is the one and only important one. He's so happy about himself that he has even lost the guts to play. He doesn't believe what has been going on. He once came close to making a big comeback to take down Mafia. It didn't come through. This time it does. That is the celebration of the fans as Ibrahim Kayanja makes a big fight back, winning 6 frames in a row, very unbelievably, and takes down Kelvin in the 3rd time of asking. What a match, what a performance, very memorable, very impressive, and very entertaining. The fans are chanting 6 straight. That won't matter. Ibrahim Kayanja wins. Final score, Kayanja Ibra 15, Kelvin Nkandu 14. See you tomorrow.
That mental. The way he moves, right? Andrew. 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 Rematch tomorrow, guys. Yes, rematch. When the guy gets Okay. Boss match. Eddie. You may bring money now. You may go and withdraw. I'll get the sure.
He wants to withdraw money. Because in Uganda, the only way to perform
Singa wano nange
Seven straight. What is talking about is very specific. What is about to win? Winning. You know where like go there players who come and play top one. Kayanja is the best. That's why you think Kayanja is better. But it's not number one. Good luck, man. Where do you China? Rama, let me do Rama, you tell him. Sure. Okay, yeah, my guy. 1-on-1. Who has the most
that one is for you to decide. The one you like
is a very professional guy, yeah?
The one you prefer.
Off camera.
The one you prefer is the best.
He's a girl. I'm a girl. Not that to do with that. I'm a girl. That's my guy. White. Yeah? Where? The closest point is the essence. But there is what they call anti-Japanese white, the Ganda style.
Yeah. One day?
Yeah. One day. So when I'm at the Katara,
I can leave some here. Only that this one can get out of charging.
Make it just big. The man has actually one side.
Yeah, he has posted that. You also need to then to make that boss has posted. He has posted 500. After tomorrow is like a different thing. Katika side ya Muslim. Kale, if you say we have many members, let him go happy. It's only more motivation for him to let you go. At the room you just considered you have not even played. You are playing?
It's 800.
Yeah?
It's 800. That's what I understand. Yeah. Okay, go 100. 200.
I get you, Kakati. I'll tell you there's even a possibility. You know it's a game, man. Kelvin is so very So, Eddie, I'm leaving the bulb there. And then when you're done, you switch it. I don't even know where I put your bulb, by the way. Carly, let me go and sleep. Good night. How are you doing? Okay. Hello. Wakati machi yakabula sawa. Mbawa kujamba ntu kamukaga amusanvu. Wanje anti era enkya bano bagenda kuddamu kati nze kyembadde ndowolezaamu singa oba we bakaleeta kujja kati then ekyampewawo omusanvu bano beeza nnyo ne bakkaanya bagende omukyana mwe mubeera mu boda nga zikyalimu kati kale keep your phone on. That's the bag is by the way, for me, happiness is better than money. People were happy. People were happy. And they have at one time they gave up. They gave up. Then they said, okay. It was 14-9. Gamusiamu need 6. 14-10. 14-11. When you got 14-12, they started saying it's possible. That is time out. That's what time out. Peter, do you end up here? Today. Chisasi, then the other place where we went. Yes. Ah, man. At least I'm Mukubi, I got 2 million. My aunt told me 1.5 school fees. Auntie Kelvin, but in case Kelvin wins, Gabagamba, Yamuwadi customer care, what, in case. That's what the fans say. That's what the fans say. Muslim katika mfuli. You can pass here or there. He's capable of taking down even a second by even a long receipt. Cut Wabaya is settled when he's settled. And I'm given 150. He asked for 150. You know when you don't give him something, you can't play well. No, I cannot play well. Can't perform. Well, the Muslim sometimes can even be better than the computer. For now, Muslim has better form. Has better form. I don't know the now you can beat computer. Like now. Check a copy. Some room. Ivan. I can set up and I go. And as in going where? Have a country trip. At what time? I'm about to take a Kasese tomorrow. Queen Elizabeth. But in that side of Ulaga, I have some things for someone I'm taking to in the morning. Now, at this time? I can go if it is late, I sleep there. Oh. If not, I come back. I remember that. So when I go home, I get my bag and then have a toothbrush just in case I need to sleep there. Yeah, that was mad. I'm getting bored up. What's Buraga here? What's Buraga here? Mutiana Road. Buraga, good. I know Buraga. Mutiana Road, yes. At what time do you think those taxis of Mutiana stop? Yeah. You're going to Mutiana? Those taxis. When I reach there, I don't want to use a border. When I reach Boseka. It's good. I like Vikoti, by the way. People, I like Vikoti. I like Vikoti more than Mafia. Hello?